Hi everyone, and welcome back. I was really hoping I was not going to make it to this 39-week doctor's appointment, but here I am, 39 weeks in one day, and I'm about to go see my OB, and I'm hoping that I'm a little bit more dilated or in a better situation, that she might be able to give me like a better membrane sweep than what I had last week, but we will see. After I had that membrane sweep at my 38 weeks, later that day, I started having really good feeling contractions. And if you've had contractions before, you kind of know what like a good contraction feels like. It feels like it's actually like doing something. It was like waxing and waning, and like it would like slowly build and then like kind of like loosen up a little bit. So I had those for maybe like an hour or two after I had my sweep, and then they kind of just like went away. And then I've been kind of contracting on and off since that, but nothing that's made me feel like, oh, we're moving towards labor. So I would not be surprised if I go in here right now and she tells me that nothing has happened. And I'm in the same position that I was in the last time I was here. I have had quite a few contractions this morning, which is a little unusual. Usually my contractions are like in the afternoon, and it really just feels like your body's just kind of like exhausted from the day, so you're having contractions. So like that's why I feel like it's not like real labor. But this morning I've had a few contractions this morning, like just kind of like normal. Like they don't feel like really good contractions, but who knows? We'll see what she says when I go in here, and then what she is thinking and like what I'm thinking. My husband is gonna go with me, so I'm sure he'll have some questions for her as well on what our plan is. I am so over being pregnant, but the idea of being induced also super stresses me out. And I know she's gonna bring up induction today and ask me like what I want to do with it, because ultimately it's up to me to make the choice whether I'm induced or not. But I really just want to know what her opinions are when it comes to like the pros and cons, and like what the major like concern is if I don't have an induction, from her opinion. Because obviously I've seen multiple OBs and they've all kind of given me their own opinion on what they think, but this will be the OB who would be scheduling my induction. So I'm just gonna hear what she has to say about it before I make a decision on what I need to do. My body is pretty worn out. Like my right leg is swollen, and I can't remember if I mentioned this in my 38 weeks video, which is so bad because only a week ago, but the OB I saw thinks that it's because the way the baby's positioned, he's so low that he's like putting pressure on one of my like veins that is supplying blood to my leg, which is making my leg swollen. It's not huge. If I think about taking a photo, I'll take a photo and I'll add it in here, but it's noticeably different than my left leg. But I never really swell, so that's kind of my like I don't like the way that it is. And then I'm just super nauseous all the time. Like it's hard for me to eat or like want to do anything. Somehow my baby is really low, yet I have all this rib pain. Like he's like up in my ribs. So I think I'm just like tapped out. I'm just ready to have a baby. But I'm gonna go in here and we will see what she says, and then I will update you on the news. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully that she can do some type of membrane sweep that might actually be effective. But I will see you all once I get out of my appointment. So we just left my 39-week OB appointment, and to no one's surprise, nothing has changed. Like my cervix, nothing has changed at all, unfortunately. But she gave me another membrane sweep, and she said, to try a little bit more. And it made me bleed, so I was bleeding when I left. Like I would say I just left there, but when I was like cleaning up to get ready to leave, I was bleeding. So I'm hoping it does something. I'm having a contraction right now, but I'm just so over being pregnant. I don't think we're gonna do an induction just yet. We're gonna wait a little bit longer because I am 39 weeks. I am really hopeful that I don't make it to my next appointment, but the idea of an induction still just like scares me. So I think we're just gonna ride it out and hope that my body does whatever it needs to do to be better. Like obviously, like it's not ready to go into labor because my cervix is still so high. Yeah, so it's back behind the baby's head, so it needs to come down before it can really do much dilating, unfortunately. Even she was like joking, like, I feel like it might be a little softer than it was before, but it could just be telling myself that. So I'm gonna go home and probably upload this video for you guys, but it's so hot outside today, so I kind of want to go for a walk this morning before it gets even hotter. Just like if anything's happening, I just want to like promote it to happen more. So I might just take like a little like 30, maybe 20-minute walk right now just to see if anything helps. Or maybe I could just do the stairs in my house. That way I don't have to be outside, so it's not too hot. But I feel like we've been trying everything and like nothing is happening. Nothing is working for us. So at this rate, I think he's just decided that he wants to stay in there. He's not ready to come out. He's not ready to come out. She did do a little like quick ultrasound. So we got to see him, kind of could see his face because he was like, he's facing to one side. But his head is still like super low. So wish me luck. Pray for me that I don't make it to my 40-week appointment. But I will talk to all of you either whenever I have my next appointment or if I am in labor. Yeah, I'm pretty sad. But I will catch up with all of you soon. I'm sure within the next week. I will talk to you all then. Bye.